Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome in. So in this quick little video, I really wanted to ask the question here, which New York Jets team will show up on Sunday to take on the Buffalo Bills? Will it be the Jets team that shocked the world, shocked everybody, beating the Tennessee Titans and the Cincinnati Bengals? Think about it, in both of those games, we had players executing. We had great play calls both offensively and defensively. The adjustments were made throughout the game. It was essentially the coming out party for both Zach Wilson in the Titans game and Mike White in the Bengals game. Just awesome days from the quarterback position. We had numerous positions stepping up, like corner, like wide receiver. I mean, the pass rush in that Titans game, it was unbelievable. They were consistently getting in the backfield, wreaking havoc on Ryan Tannehill. I mean, as a Jet fan, it was just so awesome to watch. I mean, in both matchups, it really reminded me of a good boxing match where it was back and forth all game long. You never really felt like anybody was truly pulling away. You know, one round went to Tennessee, the other went to the Jets. Same situation in Cincinnati. Both of those games ended in victories for New York. That's the good. Then we have the bad, like against the Denver Broncos, where we couldn't even score a single point. The Falcons game over in London, both matchups against the Patriots. I mean, in all of these losses, there was confusion. There were players and or coaches not pulling their own weight, whether it was bad play calling from Mike LaFleur, turnovers from Zach Wilson, guys dropping passes. I mean, that Broncos game was filled with dropped passes. It was unreal, unbelievable. And you know, we can even reference the Indianapolis Colts game because that's a game that the Jets lost, and we started off that game really rocky. The Jets, yes, I did like how this team came back in the end with Josh Johnson. You know, he was efficient, putting the ball in play, multiple touchdown passes, threw for over 300 yards. Crazy to think about because he is a third string quarterback at the end of the day, but we still found a way to lose, and it was because of the defense, ironically enough. You know, the unit that has been pretty solid all season, we haven't really had to worry about the defense that much. It's always been the offense, the play calling, the quarterback play, you know, the turnovers, bad offensive line play, deviating away from the run game. But against Indianapolis, the offense stepped up. The offense threw for yards. They put up points, 35 points. You know, it was the defense. So there's been some good, again, against the Bengals and the Titans, but there has been a lot of bad. So going back to the original question here, which New York Jets team is going to show up this Sunday? I'm going to say will look good. And I believe that because of a multitude of different reasons. Number one, the Jets are at home. Okay, it really seems like this Jets team plays their best football in MetLife Stadium. Again, think of the Titans game, think of the Bengals game. When I think about this team on the road, I just have horrible memories flooding in. Being humiliated in New England, where we gave up over 50 points. In Denver, 0 points, and then of course losing to Carolina, losing to Atlanta. I can't really think of one dominating performance this Jets team had on the road. In fact, I would say the best performance that we've put out has been against the Colts, where we lost by 2 scores. Okay, so we're at home, and I feel like that will be a huge factor in this upcoming game. Number two, the Jets have actually had extra time to prepare because we were on the short week against Indianapolis. We now have a couple extra days to prepare for the Buffalo Bills. That always helps. That always helps. And of course, you can make the argument, hey, how do the Jets look coming off the bye week? And, you know, I don't have an answer for that. You would assume that the team would look a little bit more prepared than normal, but we looked like the worst team in football coming off of the bye week. But that aside, the Jets still have some extra time to prepare for this Bills team. Number three, Mike White's getting the starting nod, and it's no secret that this offense moves the chains better with Mike White at the helm. Whether it's due to Zach Wilson being a rookie, whether it's due to Mike White being a lot better than Wilson at this current state, whether it's Mike LaFleur being in the box, whatever the case, whether it's a combination of all of those factors, this offense puts up points with Mike White. They get first downs. We don't look like we're going 3 and out, interception, 3 and out every single drive. And by the way, I'm not knocking Zach Wilson at all. He's a rookie quarterback, learning on the fly. He wasn't some 5th, 6th year senior coming out of school, and he's being coached by rookies as well. Saleh, LaFleur. Okay, so Mike was cleared, and I do believe that right now Mike White gives the Jets the best chance to win. And the fourth point is that the Buffalo Bills are not playing their best football as of late. against the Miami Dolphins a couple weeks ago, they struggled. And granted, of course, we do have to give credit where it's due. Miami did beat Baltimore last night, shocked a lot of people. Brissett was in, Tua was in, so we have to credit Miami there, but Buffalo still struggled against that Dolphins team. They managed to pull away with a victory, but it was a little rocky. I personally felt like Buffalo should have blew the doors off of the Dolphins in that matchup. They followed that game up with a loss in Jacksonville. Final score 9-6. What happened? Did the Bills sleep on them? Two interceptions from Josh Allen, 3 total turnovers. He was being sacked like crazy. The Bills were penalized, I believe, over 12 times for over 100 yards. What was happening to that Bills team? Was it an anomaly, or are the Bills just struggling right now? So I do believe that the Jets are catching this Bills team at the perfect time. I feel like the Jets have a lot of things working for them, and I'm really, really hoping for a good game here. I mean, if we get a performance like, again, in Denver, if we get a performance in New England, I might lose a lot of faith, but here's the deal. If the Jets can go out there and manage to shock the world, because this game does feel a little bit like David versus Goliath a little bit. Buffalo, just a great team, went so far into the playoffs last season, playoff team before that, expected to win the division this season. It does feel like every one of the experts, on game day is going to be picking the Bills to win 27-13, 30-10, stuff like that. It feels like one of those games. If the Jets can manage to shock everybody and upset the Buffalo Bills, I feel like it will be the biggest win of the season and set them up beautifully for the tail end of the year. I mean, look at the teams who we play. We have an awesome schedule down the stretch. We play the 3-7 Dolphins twice, the 1-8 Texans, the 3-6 Eagles, the 5-3 Saints, but the Saints have their backup quarterback in there, Trevor Siemian. After that, we take on the 2-win Jaguar team. Really beneficial. And then, of course, we end the season taking on the Bucs at home. That's going to be, that's a really tough matchup, defending Super Bowl champs. And then, of course, we take on the Bills in Buffalo. That game could be one, depending on how Buffalo looks for the rest of the season. Maybe they rest their starters. But bottom line is this. If the Jets can upset Buffalo this weekend, this Sunday at 1 o'clock, it will set them up with not only just a great win, everybody will be bought in, fans included. Fans, players, coaches, everybody will really buy in. And it'll be just the perfect alley-oop for a pretty beneficial schedule down the stretch. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Which Jets team will we see this upcoming Sunday? I cannot wait to find out. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.